Good morning, sleepyheads. It is time to start my first weekend call shift doing internal medicine. So I'm going to start soon, 9 a.m. till 9 a.m. on Sunday. And it's just the doctor, one senior resident, and myself. And we have a list of maybe 29 or 30 patients. So it'll be quite busy doing rounding. I'll have more than 3 or 4 patients. I might have 5 or 6, but some of them are pretty straightforward. And then have to answer. I'm the first person to get paged, so I have to answer those pages, and then I also have to do any consults that come in. So hopefully today is pretty chill, and there's time to do some teaching and to study, and also just relax. It's a pretty cold day, so I'm not really missing out much. I wouldn't be outside too much today. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's relaxed and everything goes well. Cold is outside, and I don't want to go out in the cold. I'm coming down through the tunnel. It's a lot warmer and quicker. You'd have to walk around. You could definitely get murdered down here. Nobody would know. It's very sketchy. Just kidding. There's a lot of people that come down here. Alright, I have 6 patients to see, and I've seen 1 patient already, but I heard there's free coffee, so I'm making a detour. We're gonna get the free coffee, maybe a snack, and then go see the rest. Okay, I've seen 2 patients so far. One of them's gonna get discharged, so I talked to my senior, or the attending doctor, and printing out the discharge instructions, the orders, anything that the patient needs to go home, and they get to go home on Saturday, which is amazing. And then I still have 4 more. I think I have to see 6 patients total. So far it's been pretty chill, really nice patients, getting to know new people. Alright, one of the patients brought in 2 boxes of donuts for the staff. Just has that thank you act of thanks. And I couldn't resist, I'm trying to avoid carbs, but I figure since I don't have it too often or as much, take one. So I had an apple fritter, it was delicious. I have 1 more patient to see, then I have to type up all the notes and come up with a plan for each of them. Guys, I'm gonna walk through the mother baby unit, and I'm gonna try and show you how nice it is compared to the rest of the hospital. Look at the walls. The walls are a lot nicer. I'm gonna get to the part here. Check out this. That's beautiful. Guys, the call room, or actually the med student resident lounge. This is where everybody comes in for lunch. We have our workstations, seating area, charging station, TV, cheaper coffee, still $1 something, and fridges. I'm just warming up my lunch right now. Today I'm eating rice, picanha, or top sirloin, with the cap hole, and then pulled pork that I made. Very delicious. Alright, so I finished lunch, and I'm going to type up some notes. I haven't really been too active in, making videos and talking about what's happening in med school. And towards the end of my 3rd year, I'm internal medicine, and I have emergency and anesthesia. My final exams at the end of August, and my final OSCE exam, which is a practical exam at the end of August as well. And then the whole game plan is to prepare for CARMS, for residency applications. So I'm going to have to start working on my CV, personal letters, getting references, and putting together the application for January. That's when it's due. So I'm definitely nervous in regards to starting all that, because it's a lot of work, a lot of thought, process, and writing. I'm still leaning heavily towards family medicine for what I want to do. I don't see any specialty kind of taking that position. I'm just not really passionate about a 5-year residency enough to sacrifice that kind of time and effort. Yeah, so I am right now just focusing on the internal medicine exam and emergency, focusing on the now, not trying to worry about the future. But whenever I do think about CARM's application, it does get a little bit stressful. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying internal medicine. With the cultures have been pretty calm compared to some of my friends. Some of my friends have had patients die in their hands doing CPR, or a patient bleeding out. Like, it's just crazy the kind of experiences people can have. And mine's just been like 1 or 2 consults per day, and I get some sleep, and it's, hunky dory. So that's what I'm hoping today will be nice and calm. I have nothing else to say, but if you guys are watching this, please like the video and subscribe, and drop down some questions or comments, any video ideas you want me to talk about, or any experiences you want me to share, and I will definitely make videos. So, time to write some notes. Alright, so I finished typing up my notes, so I'm just going to head up to the call room to drop off my backpack. So I'm not leaving it in the med lounge. I might grab a coffee, study a little bit, and then have to rendezvous with the attending doctor. Alright, so I just finished the day shift and it's 5:51. It's time to do the night shift. So now we're waiting to be consulted in case anybody comes into the emergency room. Then I have to go and consult some patients and see them. So right now I'm just taking a quick break while I have some downtime, and I'm gonna look through the approach to pleural effusion because we have a patient who has pleural effusion. I just finished talking with the doctor on my team about how I should study, and she highly recommends every time we see a new issue with a patient, read around the case, go home, learn about it. That helps make it stick a lot better, and then fill in anything you don't cover later closer to the exam. So I'll take her at her word, and I'll cover these topics and also make flashcards. So far I still don't have like a systemized approach to studying. What I have been doing is kind of reading some notes from students based on our objectives, and also doing some flashcards, but I'm all over the place. The nice thing is that the faculty has created this handbook. So you can see it's like a handbook summarizing the approach and then giving the answers, and explaining different diseases. So I'm going to be going through this handbook and making flashcards as I go to try to understand topics better. And it's about half the size of the student's notes. So one of the objective notes is like over 300 pages. This one's 136 or something, or 39. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and I still have to have dinner, and the only thing that's open right now is Tim Hortons. But, let me show you the view. So it's currently in the call room. There's the parking lot where we usually park the car, and the rest of the hospital is down over there. Might take a break and go outside, try to get some sun before the nightfall. All right, guys, I got a consult for a patient with shortness of breath, COPD, and maybe heart failure, but not really big. No, she probably doesn't have congestive heart failure. She does have signs of heart failure, but that's not the main cause, looking at her history. So what I'll do is I'm going to go downstairs, just finish reading up on her chart and preparing some questions, and I'm going to go. But before then, what I'm doing right now is I'm rolling. My muscles are super tense, and they often hurt after a long time of studying or just anything. I have some back pain, so I like to put the ball between the wall and my muscles and just lay on it like this, and maybe roll around on it a little bit. And I kid you not, it feels amazing afterwards. It doesn't last too much or too long. It's very temporary, but it's a very good deep massage. Highly recommend you guys get a lacrosse ball. Okay, I've seen the patient emerge, typed up the notes, And I'm gonna walk up to the lounge to talk to the senior resident, present the patient, and come up with a plan, and hopefully be able to go to bed after that. Alright, so it's midnight and I am ready for bed. I don't think I'll get called for another consult unless for some reason it gets extremely busy. But I did my consult of the night and it was pretty good. Definitely learned lots and lots of areas to improve, but it was nice to be able to talk to a patient and have an idea of what's going on. As a third-year medical student on a team, I am first call, so if anybody needs something on the ward, they'll typically page me or they'll message me directly. A lot of the nurses will message me questions, and for the most part I don't know how to answer those questions, or they'll ask for a prescription. So even if I knew what to do, I can't really order things. I can pen an order, but then I need the resident to approve and sign it. So that's what happens in behind the scenes. Typically I'll be sitting in the emergency department most of the night, do a consult, answer a couple of pages, or message a couple of nurses, whatever questions they have. And every time I get paged or messaged, I add the resident to the chat so that the resident can actually act on it and deal with the problem. So far tonight has been good. All my call shifts have been pretty calm and straightforward, nothing crazy absurd. Anyways, it's good. Good calm experience, nothing hectic. Anyways, I'm going to sleep. Hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you in the morning. Peace. Alright, good morning. It's 6:21 in the morning. I'm just gonna kind of wake up a little bit and then head downstairs or head to the other building to try to see the 5 or 6 patients that I saw yesterday. So that way the team from today doesn't have as much work to do. So I slept pretty good, but I was woken up 2 or 3 times by nurses messaging me to prescribe medications to patients. So then I had to reach out to the senior resident and ask them to prescribe it, but it wasn't too bad. I'm glad that survived another call shift, and that's almost over. I'll be able to go home, relax a bit. Hopefully it's a nice day outside, and I'll be able to just take a break because I'm tired of daily medicine. It's very exhausting. Okay, let's see how the day goes. Looks like a nice day. Okay, I finished rounding on a total of 4 patients, wrote notes for 3, and I'm gonna meet the team now at 9 a.m. to finish rounding. All right, I finished my call shift. Morgue. We're going towards the morgue here. All right, yeah, finished the call shift. Everything went well. Saw the patients, handed over to the team, and now I earned my freedom to go home one more time, and then I come back to work tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed that call shift. Feel free to drop some comments, any questions you have below. Like the video, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And if you want me to answer any questions in the next video, let me know. Also, don't forget, follow me on Instagram. Peace.